Stitching May here to do my weekly video. As you guys may be able to tell, I have a new camera. I'm hoping that the lighting is better and the colors are more true. Some of the tests I have done with this camera versus my old camera, the colors seem to be more true to life. Fingers crossed. I also have an external mic. I'm hoping that will cut down on some of the background noise. However, the other day it had a hiss. I think I have fixed that issue. If I haven't, let me know. You may be able to hear it more if you have headphones. I don't know. Let me know what you think about the audio. Let me know what you think about the colors and the lighting. Just give me feedback. I also have a viewfinder, which is completely new to me. And I'm going to try to remember to look at you guys. You guys. The camera? I don't know. I'm going to say you guys. That way I don't feel as silly talking to a camera. Instead of the viewfinder. But it's kind of distracting. Because I don't like seeing myself. Before, for the last 5 years, I've sat in front of a point and shoot video. Or point and shoot camera. And just did the video. And then it was what it was. And in editing, I either liked it or I didn't like it. And there it was. Try not to get distracted. This is an early birthday present for my husband and my son. So I'm kind of excited about it, but kind of intimidated with it all at the same time. I will say now there's not a lot of cross stitch in this video. This video is going to be very, very short. Excuse me. It is pollen season. I'm going to try not to cough, but I may have to drink. But anyway, this week has been crazy busy. It's spring break for my son. We ended up taking a very, very, like, 1.5 day trip. Then my husband had something up with his stomach. He's better now. And then my son had baseball practice. And then a cousin of mine leads karaoke, does karaoke, whatever. She invited us out tonight to a restaurant. She's like, hey, y'all come to karaoke. And I'm like, no, I don't like karaoke, but we'll go make an appearance. Apparently my son loves karaoke. He got up and sang 4 songs. 4 songs, guys. The later it got a little less family friendly. So we kind of exited stage door left when people started getting a little unruly. We're like, okay, let's go home. He was like, why were those grown-ups being so silly? And I'm like, don't know. But anyway, also I've got a thing down here that controls the camera. And I'm going to try not to look at it because it's my phone. And like I can see, anyway. I'm going to try not to look at that. So, with that said, stitching has been very little. My bug is there. I want to stitch. It's just I can't find the time to stitch this week. But that should be better next week. I have some extra time off next weekend. So, hopefully, my stitching will be increased by the next week. I never finished all of the homework last week. I think I worked on Prairie Moon, my Crypt Club, but I don't know that there's enough progress to show you after I did my video. So I'll just show it the next time I work on it. This week's homework is for friends fighting because in the book, Hermione and Ron are arguing because her cat Scabbers is constantly trying to go after his rat. No, her cat Crookshanks is always going after his rat, Scabbers. And the friends are arguing. So you had to work on 500 stitches on 2 projects that were fighting for your attention. So the 2 that I chose was, of course, my Hardinger Sow, because I kind of skipped it last week. The piece came out. I was very intimidated by it, so I skipped it. But that's what I started working on that one. I'm about halfway through both assignments. But I started working on that because the satin stitches were intimidating to me. I'm doing them now, getting through them. Not quite as intimidating as I thought it was. This is where it was before I started this week. And here it is now. Now this is stitched on 22 count cream or ivory Hardinger fabric that was gifted to me by the wonderful Invisible Gay. And it is stitched with DMC Pearl Cottons. So far I've only used Pearl size 5, but I will eventually use Pearl size 8. The part that I've been working on is this outside border here. Right through there. These are all satin stitches. In the middle here, there are also there's some more decorative satin stitches. here that is. Now, because this is specialty stitches and not full crosses, I will have to do actually 1,000 legs of the specialty stitches. So that'll be 1,000 of the satin stitches to equal 500 stitches, because it takes 2 to make 1 stitch. So there that is. I'm about halfway through that. And then the other project that I worked on is I started working on, today I got to stitch with Connie and Kelly both. It's been so long since I've stitched with Kelly. We had so much, our conversations were jumping everywhere. Everywhere. And just bouncing around. But I actually got to stitch with both of them. Connie has put her Ann on hold, but has given me permission to stitch on her some to catch up, because I'm so behind. So I worked on Ann today, and that is one of my pieces for my Ultimate Cross Stitch Challenge, the year-long piece. But what I'll do is, like, I've got my last stopping point for that challenge, and then before I start working on it again, I'll post a new starting point, and I only count the stitches from this stopping point on out. Again, I'm about halfway through this assignment, and this is where I am. And this one's fighting for my attention because I'm so far behind. So today I worked on all of the stitching in. Is it gonna focus? Let's see. There we go. I worked on all the stitching in this block right here. I have not completed the back stitch there yet. And then I worked some on this border. And again, I'm about halfway through my 500 stitches. And then that is it for stitching this week. I do have some haul. Like I said, there was a stitchy store in the town that we were in. I purchased some stuff, but none of it was for me. However, I did find a store online that was clearancing out her Carrie's Creations floss, because apparently Carrie's Creations is going out of business, and I bought a good amount of those. I just kind of clicked through and then got colors that I thought I would like, and then she put on my invoice what she did have and what she didn't have. So there were a lot of the ones that she didn't have. But anyway, let me show you these flosses. I got some duplicates of them, so I'm not going to show you every single floss, but I'll show you a bunch of them. And that's really it for this. It's mostly haul. So this one is called Aubergine. It's this wonderful purpley color. Let's move my light just a little bit. Come up. There we go. This wonderful purpley color. And then I have, I don't know if you want to see them all, elk snout. A very gold color. That's pretty true to color. This one is Sagoro. There's the name of it. I can't pronounce it. It's not quite that dark. It's a little lighter. No, it is that dark. This one is Teal Mist. Perfect color. Cobalt Blue. I thought of Katie, the Stash Queen, when I got this one, because she said Cobalt Blue was her favorite color. Bordeaux. Still trying to, there we go. Like I said, I'm having to learn this camera, so that's another reason I'm letting this video be kind of short. That way, if it's horrible, I can make the adjustments later. Cornflower. Don't hold these up too long. Okay, this one's got a lot of details, so I'll hold this one up a little longer. This one's called Dried Sage. Look at all those different blues. That is so pretty. But then it's almost like I got a green tint to it. Even though it's blue, it's got a green tint to it. So I love that one. Bay Breeze. Guys, if you can find any of these Carrie's creations before they sell out. I've never stitched with them, but these colors are amazing. This one's my favorite. Epiphany. Look at those blues and greens and purples. Oh, that's my favorite one. I'm going to try to find more of this Epiphany. Baja Blue. This reminds me of the Caribbean Blue Scrubs. If you work in the healthcare field, you'll know. This one's called Soapstone. Do y'all remember that paint, that fingernail paint back in the 90s that was kind of iridescent and it almost changed colors? This one reminds me of that. And then Wild Orchard. I'm going too slow, sorry. Ocean Blue. Only 3 more. Indigo, which you can never, that's always a hard color to show. Black Cherry. And last but not least, this one is Peacock, which is ironic that it's my last one. Because guys, when I hold these colors together, Sam and I were talking the other night. We were on Facebook Messenger because she was showing me some stuff on the camera. When you look at these all together, sorry, I got my big basket of stuff here. This is my to show you guys basket. I have a basket dedicated just to you guys. These colors scream peacock. So if I do decide to do the peacock sampler, I think I'm going to use these colors. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. It's mostly haul, which is ridiculous because I haven't done a haul. I've got those at a ridiculously great price. But I've been doing really good with haul this year and I haven't hauled a lot of stuff. But it is what it is. I'm hoping I can have a lot more stitching next week. With my time off, and I'm hoping I'm able to balance my time better. Time management, right? But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Thank you for coming back. If you're a subscriber, you know, if you're not a subscriber, I appreciate you watching me. I appreciate any comments you have. And again, please let me know what you think about this new setup. Let me know if you think it's horrible. Let me know if you think it's a lot better. As always, thanks for watching and happy stitching.